If you had admin privileges to your body, what would be the first things you would tweak? I'm sick of acne. I am an esthetician who dealt with acne most of my life. 2. If you were an adult and still dealing with acne, it could be an allergy. The most common skin allergies are sulfates and fragrances. My favorite shampoo brand is Indolau. Favorite laundry detergent is Puracy. And favorite toothpaste is Himalaya. You can try those and see if they work for you. Also, see if staying away from eggs helps. They're high in sulfur. For me, I can control my adult acne if I stay away from sugar and grains, wheat, corn, rice, etc. I do not think it works for everyone, but at least it works for me. However, if I accidentally eat something sugary or grainy, I will break out overnight. So I need to be very careful. If you do not mind me asking, what do you eat then? Vegetables and meats mainly. I have the same problem as you, but I'm finding it hard to maintain my weight. Laughing. Well, I'm blind because I was born with a severe eye condition. I would love to swap my eyes with a pair of functioning ones. That would completely change my life forever. What eye condition do you have, if I can ask? I suffer from aniridia, which is a very rare condition that occurs in about 1 in 100,000 people. It comes with a host of problems related to the eyes. It is best known for the fact that people with aniridia are born without an iris. That's the thing that gives your eyes a color blue, green, brown, etc. But more importantly, it also filters out the sunlight. It has the same function as the lens in a camera. Without an iris, my eyes cannot filter out excess light. So when I go outside, it always feels like I'm directly staring into the sun. I need to wear special sunglasses to protect the tiny bit of eyesight that I have got left. Another problem with aniridia is that it causes chronic glaucoma. Glaucoma is a condition where the pressure inside your eye gets too high. It can be very painful and also very dangerous because if you leave it untreated, the eyeball presses against the visual nerve in the back of the eye and destroys it. If that happens, you are permanently blind because there is no way with our current medical technology to cure a destroyed visual nerve. And finally, aniridia also causes a deficiency of stem cells in the cornea. In a healthy eye, the stem cells have the job to keep your cornea intact and repair any broken cells. The cornea is the tissue in the very front of the eye, the one you would touch if you would put your finger towards your eye. Due to my stem cell deficiency, my cornea is constantly inflamed, which is very painful, and broken dead cells cannot be repaired or exchanged. Over time that leads to blindness because your vision gets blurrier and blurrier until even the light cannot get into the eye anymore. That's basically what is happening to me. Due to the fact that aniridia is so complex and complicated, it is currently incurable. However, there is some light at the end of the tunnel, rather literally. There are various hospitals and universities that research corneal stem cell transplantation, and once they figure that out, it might be possible to first give me some new stem cells and in a second surgery transplant a new cornea. My ophthalmologist believes that something like this will be possible in 10-20 years. Luckily I'm still quite young. It would not give me full eyesight or anything like that, but it would return my eyesight from currently about 2% to about 30%. So, that would be insane. I'm really hoping for this, and it is my big dream that I will get to experience this while I'm in my 40s or 50s. I just wanted to stop by and say thank you for this comment. It gave me a lot of information that was not only interesting, but was also something I never would have learned otherwise. I wish you the best in eventually getting your eyes fixed, and also a very good day. No more heartburn nor allergies. Pain is on off at will. Tired at bedtime and awake at wake up time. Burn all the fat before we re-hungry. I like your answer. I'd do the same, but add disable or mental illness. For me it would be insta-kill my ingrown toenails. These some bitches hurt like hell. I have seen what happens when doctors remove them, and my toes crinkle in agony, and how they just have to yank them out after cutting right into your flesh to reach the end of the ingrown toenail. Fix the thermostat. It is broken. Oh yeah. No sweating please. Rid myself of bipolar disorder. Same for anxiety and panic attacks. I can live with being fat and ugly and people thinking I'm fat and ugly. What I cannot live with is thinking I'm fat, ugly and undeserving. And that's the reason Why I do not deserve love or good things. I would spend hours tweaking that shit right the duck out. You matter, you deserve all the love in the world, I am sure. More dopamine. Patch out all that self-loathing. Neuroscience PhD here. That's not really how that works. The whole dopamine happiness satisfaction whatever thing is horseshit. The idea that dopamine triggers feelings of pleasure or satisfaction was an actual scientific hypothesis several decades ago, which has since been abandoned. The reality is that neurotransmitters do not have specific functions like that. Emotions, cognitive states, and so on are not associated with specific chemicals in the brain. Emotions and cognitive states are really complicated, and we do not understand them. And anyone who offers a comprehensible explanation like serotonin makes you chill, dopamine makes you happy is telling fairy tales. Try asking them how serotonin or dopamine or whatever are supposedly causing these emotional states, and it will rapidly become apparent that they have no idea what they are talking about. Bro, I just want to be happy, okay? Turn fertility off. No periods. Teeth grow back. Better metabolism. No longer lactose intolerant. Like that stopped me anyway, but still. No acne. No body hair. No anxiety or depression. No fibromyalgia. Change hair color at will. Skin elasticity increase, so no sagging skin after losing weight. Make my hands bigger, they are disproportionately small compared to the rest of me. Skin elasticity increase. Just lose the weight. You are literally playing God. Why only modify the end result? That's what the metabolism increase is for. Or I suppose I can snap my fingers and be unfat. The metabolism increase is good for the long run. If you just lose weight, you can just as easily gain the weight back through poor eating habits. If your metabolism increases, you don't have to worry about your diet for weight reasons anymore. I'm deleting the uterus and most of the fat and replacing the lungs, stomach, and intestines with healthy ones. Also, hair and eye color can now be changed at will. Perfect. Giant thumbs and tiny fingers. May I ask why? So I could give the sickest thumbs up in real life, of course. My sleep cycle. I have basically got permanent 11-hour jet lag, so I'm with you on that one. Delete the PTSD and anxiety. I would make it so I always fall asleep the second I lie down in bed. Accidentally falls on bed while trying to sell mattress to customers. I would buy that mattress. My god, neck and shoulders are tight as duck from stress. I would make those muscles as slinky and buttery as a cat's. I have been having this issue lately, even with taking meds for anxiety and stuff. How do you deal with it? Tylenol, heating pads, mobility exercises are key. Combine with foam rolling and tune-up balls, and consciously working on your posture and core muscles. Failing that, Ribaxacet and Advil works for me when it gets really bad. Appetite control. Penis size. Hell yeah, brother. Just a couple inches off the top, please. Patch the ADHD errors that keep glitching my brain. Yeah. Is it like a kernel error or something? My hypervisor is trash. My feet are not very good, so I would fix them. No more canker sores, or shorten their time in my mouth. Peroxide. Swish it around your mouth then spit. Shortens healing time significantly. Just don't swallow the bulk of it. Can cause sickness. I never rinse after, and have no issues with the remnants. Worked wonders for me. How come every woman here hasn't said no periods or painless pregnancies or something like that? I ain't a woman, but by the looks of it that's the main reason. Physically being a woman ducking sucks, but like sure, depression and shit sucks, but I'd rather not have to get ducking murdered and come back to life just to have a super annoying flesh bean whose existence is solely for annoying everyone and complaining until they grow a brain. I can only speak for myself, but if you wanted an honest answer, for me I have bigger problems than that. I have CFS-me and fibromyalgia, which basically means I have to live life at half speed or literally never leave the house again. Some people with CFS-me are reduced to living in darkened, silent rooms permanently because any stimulation at all causes them to crash. It is being physically and cognitively disabled. Plus most people do not take you serious because you are too young, your blood tests are normal, etc. I would happily sign up for an extra week of periods per month in exchange for a body that worked. Hell, I would do it in exchange for energy at even 70 levels. I have been at I would willingly give a limb levels of desperation on for years, but there is no cure and treatment is barely effective. Every time I realize I have got another 30 plus years of living like this ahead of me, it is like looking into the void. Man, that really sucks. Turn off the chronic pain. Maybe reboot whatever is meant to not give me anxiety and depression. The usual. Adjust skin pigmentation could get interesting tattoos without the pain and swap them out as wanted. Laser eyes and Kai farms, hell yeah. Make my lazy eye have normal vision. Trans people looking at this question like OP asked if we would rather drink water or arsenic. You know damn well what we would tweak first. Literally my first thought, lol. Soul regrowth and no pain. Maybe lower pain would be better, or higher pain threshold. If you felt no pain, you would have no idea if something is wrong with you. Walking around with a broken ankle and not knowing it would have extreme consequences in the long run. That's why I'm unlocking an increased healing factor. No worries. Fix faulty GI system Crohn's. You induct thyroid Graves' disease. Make all bones stronger, stress fractures galore. I could keep listing these for a while. Uninstall anxiety. Change settings on ADHD. Disable menstruation, acne, and dandruff. And install heterochromia. I would become a genderless blob. Lobotomy. Velociraptor. Hope you don't forget about laser guns. No more IBS. No more glasses. No more excessive tinnitus. I would make sex non-painful and actually pleasurable for me. I'm 44 and a lot of little things do not work like they used to. I would reset back to my mid-20s. My manuscript and associated CNS damage. Same. I would get rid of the lesions and give my entire immune system an overhaul. Manuscript Awareness Month. I guess I would drop the brain tumor. 2. Manuscript is a really expensive chronic disease. 2. I don't know what you take for yours, but they have got me on Ocrevus infusions every 6 months. 65k ago. Outrageous. Get rid of anxiety and PTSD. Easy. Intelligence and memory. Ability to feel rested without sleep. You would get 33% of your life back. Living in Canada, we have some long, cold winters. Being better able to manage the cold would be great. So naturally I would say a bigger penis. You know, I would like to have only healthy food cravings and alter my willingness to cook. Accumulation of belly fat. Fix my eyesight. Years of staring at screens and age have rotted my retinas out of my skull. While I'm at it, I would go for the hyperspectral upgrade with long exposure. Poop function off when asleep. I am tired of waking up in a pile of mud. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe for more videos.